part of the camp. Tommy Fury, of course, with a tank top on. Big Brendan, big security who follows him everywhere he goes. It's a big team. They got a big task. They got a big few months ahead of them. If, of course, we've got Ngannou on Saturday, and all the talk is about Alexander Usyk at the end of the year as well. This team, this man, they're going to be very, very busy indeed.
They are, and talking to his dad, John Fury, his take on it was, look, as far as we're concerned, December the 23rd doesn't even exist. I understand that as an approach, as a policy, it's a sound one, but it doesn't really work. It's impossible, because we do know about December the 23rd, and you can try and put it out of your mind as much as you like, but it's there, it's a real thing. But I don't expect it to have too much bearing, but I do think, as discussed with Tommy, that it will mean that there will be no playing in there. There will be no playing in there, because he needs to just take care of business and move on.
Yeah, absolutely that. And we see Tyson Fury getting a few selfies in. We are trying to coax him out of the ring for a quick word. He's already addressed the crowd here. He has told them, well, he has asked them, are you ready for a war? The crowd responded essentially yes, with a roar. I think the crowd are ready for a bit of a war. I don't know if we'll get one. I'm not sure what we're going to get on Saturday, but the one thing with Tyson Fury is you just never know, and there's so much intrigue.
That's true. I feel like Ngannou, as Caroline Pearce was saying, what Ngannou can't do is go in there and give us a poor imitation of Tyson Fury. That would be completely pointless.
You can't try and box him, right?
He can't try and box him. That would be just, there's no percentage in that. So I would imagine he's devised some kind of game plan which he feels will upset Fury, confuse Fury, and then he's just going to have to try and unload. Just saying it makes me realise how difficult it's going to be, but that absolutely is what he has to try and do.
Well, look, that's where perhaps the person who's saying it can help. I'm sure, Andy Clark, if you told me, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, maybe it won't have the same impact as Mike Tyson telling him what he's got to do. So I guess, every inch counts, right? Every little helps. And I'd rather have Mike Tyson in my corner for a task like that than not have him.
No, that's absolutely right. And there's going to be other people that he'll be able to have spoken to during the weeks. This is quite interesting because he's spending a long time in the ring there. They've got the towel wrapped around his neck. If you're the trainer, if you're Sugar Hill, you probably want to get him out of here as quick as you can now. We don't, obviously, because we need him to come down here and talk to us. But when you get a sweat on in the way that he has, what you don't want is him cooling down too much. So they've got that towel around his neck to try and make sure that doesn't happen. But, I wonder what it's really like training Tyson. In one sense, it should be amazing because you've got so much to work with and he knows his own body really, really well. But in another sense, he does seem pretty uncontrollable.
Yeah, well, I think Tyson Fury is going to come and join us. We've got our man on the ground, Matt Rich, directing, trying to bring him in. And I think we will hear from the Gypsy King, from the WBC World Heavyweight Champion, very, very shortly. I think he's got a few gloves to sign, a few babies to kiss, as you do as a World Heavyweight Champion. Photos here and there. Selfies galore, but you expect that. If you are Tyson Fury, you are going to be stopped at every corner, every moment for a photo. And let's have a chat with the man himself. Tyson, how are you?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. What a pleasure to be here tonight with you guys.
You look like you love that. Absolutely loved it.
I'm having fun in there. It's what it's about, winning heavyweight champion of the world, in his element, having fun, in Saudi Arabia, in the sunshine, in the heat. Does it get any better?
I didn't think we were going to get you out of the ring, because you did about 20 minutes at the end. They was like, we're going to bring him in, we're going to bring him in. I was like, when? You was enjoying it in the ring afterwards.
Yeah, I was enjoying myself. We're in fight week, I'm all rested and I'm all energised, I'm ready to rock and roll. I feel like I'm rewinding the clock back to my earlier days.
Did you watch Francis Ngannou's workout?
I didn't know. It doesn't really bother me what he does, to be fair.
Well, he didn't show anything.
I'm the best version of me, and if he can deal with that, good luck to him.
He didn't really show us anything, did he, Andy?
No, not particularly. We spoke to him afterwards and he said that he deliberately wasn't, doing too much. And when we spoke to him yesterday, he said that he hasn't really studied you too much. He's just been concentrating on himself as well.
It's usually the best idea. But I'm in there floating like a butterfly. 19 stone, can you believe that? And 6'9". I'm moving like that. Wow, that's shocking. It's not fair, is it, really?
There was a moment in there, Tyson, where I saw you do a little bit of this, a little bit of red rag to the bull. Is that what's happening on Saturday?
What's happening? He's the ball, I'm the matador. 99.99% of the time, the matador wins.
Let me tell you a quote that he said. Just bring your mic up a tad. He said that he's doing you a favour, by the way, by having this fight with you, because you wouldn't go over to the MMA world and fight him there. So him coming here is doing you a favour. Thoughts?
Okay, that's a good quote, but let me give you a quote now. Francis Ngannou is a big fat sausage. How about that? Have we ever seen the man take his top off? No. He's a big fat sausage.
I kind of suspect he's probably in quite a good shape, though,
I think he's a big fat sausage. That's why he won't take his top off. He's embarrassed of his body.
Well, I guess we're going to find out.
Honestly, believe it.
We'll find
if it
out.
was up to Francis, he would fight me with his t-shirt on. Facts.
I think he's in great shape. He looked in tremendous shape.
I don't. I think he's a big fat sausage. You want to see a man in good shape? Hold that.
Come on, let's see it.
This is a man in good shape. Ready to do fucking 30 rounds. That's a man in good shape there. Boom! That's a man in shape. That's what you call shape. This man is fit for 25 rounds, non-stop. That's fit.
Anyone who's saying that you haven't taken this fight seriously, well, look at the shape you're in now. Compare it to what you were in at the press conference.
Look at the shape I'm in. I'm ripped. I'm an Adonis, and I'm ready for a fight.
Tyson, we won't keep you any longer. I know you're ready for a fight. Tell me one thing though. You asked everyone here, are you ready for a war? Are you expecting a war?
Yeah, if it's not, then I'll be disappointed. I told you that already. I've trained for 12, well, I've got to say 12 rounds, because I'm a 12-round fighter, but 10 rounds or less. And if it's anything easier, then I've had an easy night. But if not, then I'm prepared for battle, no matter how I get it.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone enjoy fight week more than you.
Nobody.
This is your addiction, isn't it?
Yes, I am addicted. I'm 35 years old. I've got in excess of 150 million in my account. I don't need to be here to box. I love this, and I get paid for it. Come on!
Drop that mic, Tyson.
Peace out.
Off you go. WBC and lineal world heavyweight champion, the one and only Tyson Fury. I mean, if ever anyone is born for fight week, I mean, it's him, right?
Yeah, it is, and you know, his mental health struggles have been well documented, and he's admitted that he needs boxing. He needs the focus of it, he needs the ambition of it, he needs all of it, basically. Mm-hmm. Retirement didn't work for him because he missed it too much.
Yeah.
And whilst you're still able to do it, and he is still very much able to do it, why not keep doing it? We always want to see our stars go out at the top or as near to it as we can get, but very often that isn't what happens. But there's no sign of his powers waning just yet. There really isn't. You know, he's 35, but he's in good shape, and who knows how long he could go on for.
You said something there. You said he needs boxing. I think at the moment, boxing needs him too.
Yeah, I'd agree.
A larger-than-life character. And Andy, look, pleasure as always having you with me here today. Great little walking around as well. Really like that.
Thanks.
We'll do more of that during the week. And that is us here today. We've seen Tyson Fury, we've seen Francis Ngannou, we've seen them have a little workout. Tyson Fury has asked the crowd here, are you ready for a war? They sort of said yes. He's certainly ready for a war. Are you ready for this? Saturday night, we're going to find out who the baddest man on the planet is. Stick with us across social media for all the build-up. Thank you.
Take a walk with the full moon, roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay well equipped, bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up now, he froze to death, you should've blew it. Told you you can't f with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they throat, yes. Oh, you wanted to ghost the bitch. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guys now. We was taught to die together. Get put down wherever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper, spread the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. La-di-da-di, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo.
Ronaldo, what do you think about France's chances against Fury?
Next question.
Yo. Yo. Headshot in the middle of the battlefield. Don't mind going out like that. But guess what? Man's out here gunning. Black bandana gang, no white flags. But I'm devilish, I walk with a trident. Criminals move in silence. Champion team full of migrants. Make your brain fly like pilots.
They do what he say, I don't run mine. Anytime, every time, front line. Yeah, I ain't going outside not one time. Boy, better not cross that gun line. Head up, it's on, no high five. Straight to it, no talking, that's my kind. You handle that, that, let him drive. When it come to this stuff, I'm top 5.
La-di-da-di, we came to start it. Bring the paper, spread the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. La-di-da-di, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party.